All right, it is Wednesday, the 22nd? I don't know. I'll take out my phone later. It's a Wednesday. Interesting wager I have with a viewer. Which is going to be more? The runs scored by the NL Central team today that scores the most runs out of all 5 teams, all 5 are in play, or the amount of pocket pairs I'm dealt in my session tonight. If I'm dealt more pocket pairs than there are runs scored by the highest scoring team in that division today, I win the bet.
All right, so what have teams scored? Pretty sure the Brewers got shut out. The Reds scored 3. The Cardinals actually had a game paused yesterday, I think due to weather, that resumed today. Doesn't matter how you would count that game because they only scored 3 in that game, but in their full game today they scored 5. So far, of all the games that have gone final, that's the number to beat, 5. The Cubs are in the 9th inning. They've only scored 2, so it doesn't look like that game's gonna matter. The Pirates were up 5-4 in the 9th, and the Giants tied it. That game went into extras, and I left my room. It was the top of the 10th, and the Giants had gone up 7-5. So you start with a runner on second base now in extra innings. So likely the Pirates get at least 6, but when it goes final, I'll let you know. And as of right now, 5's the number to beat. I'm gonna cross the bridge to MGM, and I will give you a couple more details on why it's happening today. And after an hour, I'll let you know how many pocket pairs I was dealt. Yeah, I'm filming. Finally, they gave me a sign. Sign's not for me. The Red Tooth tournament is going on. I was actually playing with someone here in a cash table about a month ago. He's from England. Some kind of local series of tournaments. If you win often enough and like win the satellites, you get your plane ticket and hotel and buy-in paid for. And the tournament is held here in Vegas and MGM. So there's 105 entries in. They're down to the final 14, and it's going on. You see some people standing behind that sign. It's going on behind that wall, that curtain thing. But I'll try to get you a better view later. And there is the final 2 tables over in the corner. All right, 1 hour has gone by, 1 hour and a few minutes. I've been dealt 4 pocket pairs, pocket 10s, pocket 3s, pocket 6s, pocket 6s, not in 4 consecutive hands, but in that order. So I'm up to 4. I don't know what happened in the Cubs game. They were only at 2 runs with an inning left, so that was unlikely to matter. I saw the Pirates score go by on the bottom line. They lost 9-5, so the high run total is 5, unless the Cubs did something nuts in the 9th inning, and I'm already at 4. So it's not looking as suspenseful as I guess we thought it was going to be, but in another hour, I will tell you how many pocket pairs I'm up to total, and I will go check the Cubs score officially, and it might be over at that point. And I'll let you know maybe why it was so easy, because I had a little bit of strategy I could use to my advantage in this. I'll explain later. Alright, in this alley that smells like garbage outside MGM to the north, did it. I played 1 hour 31 minutes. I was dealt 6 pocket pairs since the last time I talked to you. I was dealt 9s and then 5s, and that did it. Cubs only ended up scoring 2. Pirates didn't score in the 10th. They lost 9-5, so the Pirates and the Cards both scored 5. I was dealt 6 pocket pairs, 10s, 3s, 6s, 6s, 9s, 5s. For winning the bet, Mertz is going to subscribe to my newsletter via Patreon, and that's what I get for winning. I was going to have to give him a very specific shout out verbatim had I lost, but didn't lose. All right, here in Harmon corner where Pizza d'Italia has raised its prices. I'm not happy about that. Although their other location prices are the same. Two things were in my control. One, to just play a lot. If I needed to hit like 15 pocket pairs, I could have just played until that happened. That was in my control. Also, I picked a Wednesday because in baseball, Wednesday and Thursday, they're both getaway day. Your first series of the week is either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Those are the common ones. So a lot of teams need to travel on Wednesday and Thursday, almost all of them. Umpires also need to travel. So a lot of umpires get like bigger strike zones because they want to get out of there quickly, and also because you're playing night games so often and now you have a day game. A lot of players are on like short sleep and not at their best, and sometimes it results in lower than average scores. So Brewers got shut out. Cards scored 5, Pirates scored 5. That's what it needed to beat. Reds scored 3 and Cubs scored 2. Cubs were getting no hit. The Braves had a perfect game going through 5, so Cubs were not doing well today. And yeah, I got 6 pocket pairs and specifically picked a Wednesday instead of a Friday, where everyone's playing a night game pretty much, and that's that. So I won this runs versus pocket pairs wager that a viewer suggested, and I think that's just going to do it. If you're wondering, the other Pizza d'Italia is just north of Harrah's, between Harrah's and Casino Royale. They still have a cheese slice is $4.95, and any slice with toppings is $5.95 here. The prices have increased from the cheese slice is now $6.95, and any slice with toppings is $7.95. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying this content and want even more poker, Las Vegas, and travel content, feel free to sign up to receive my monthly newsletter via my Patreon page. It's $5 a month. There are 3 ways to sign up. You could either type in the link you've been seeing at the bottom of the screen, or you could go to my YouTube homepage and in the center of the screen, click on the link to my Patreon page, or you could go into any recent video of mine, go into the description box below the video, and click on the link to my Patreon page from there. Once you're on the Patreon page, click on Start Free Trial and follow all the prompts. The first 7 days are free. It's $5 a month after that, and you will receive 1 monthly newsletter about everything poker, Las Vegas, and travel related. If you want to see the first one I created, which is free for everybody, feel free to click the link on the top of the screen or the link to the video that's on the screen in the bottom left-hand corner right now.